Hello, my name is Crimpy Wheel, and welcome back to the Wheelhouse. Today, I'm actually going to be showing you guys some exclusive content. Very interesting exclusive content. So, last year, 2022, I recorded myself like each month at the beginning of the month, so like January 1st, March 1st, blah, 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 for the entire year. And I kind of wanted to do an experiment of like how my mindset evolved over a year. And hopefully I wanted it to be like going from like nothing to going from, being pretty successful, meaning like making a lot of growth. It didn't end up like that. And also, if you've seen Rewind 2022, this parts of it, little snippets of it, was in Rewind. It was in like the middle of it, roughly. So yeah, it didn't necessarily happen. At least it didn't. The results weren't as desired. And it is actually a little depressing. It is slightly negative as a warning. My mindset was very negative throughout these videos, so kind of just a warning there. A lot of this video isn't, me being happy and, go lucky. I am still very hopeful in these videos. Well, sometimes, sometimes I'm not. But it definitely is more on the sats end. I do want to elaborate that this isn't my current mindset anymore. I don't feel like this way anymore, and I don't look at things this way anymore. I very much evolved, and very much have learned, and I am very much in a happier place than I was last year, and I'm very much more happy with the progress on my YouTube channel. So I don't feel like this way at all. So do not worry about me. I am 100% okay right now. Something else I do talk about a lot throughout these videos is the Dewa Dewa. Because if you don't know, last year I worked a lot on Dewa Dewa. And like, if you're asking yourself, what's Dewa Dewa? Pretty much, we used to have this thing called Nublum lore, which was very similar to like the GMSMP lore, which was storytelling through multiple streams. But I also did videos. And one of like the big video projects was Dewa Dewa, which was like a mini series that I did. And it pretty much, we worked on it since we started in January, and we went all the way. We started releasing like sometime in June. So it was a very big series. It was a very big part of last year. So I do talk about that a lot, just as kind of a warning. So definitely, a very, very interesting stuff you guys are about to see. So I hope you do, I guess, enjoy it. It's very interesting. I will be talking about it more at the end, so I'll kind of just like let it play through, and then at the end I'll kind of discuss what is said. But if I do kind of miss something, let me know in the comments, and either I will reply to your comment and kind of give you a little more information, or I'll make another video if I think it is important enough. Anyways, that is all. Now sit back, relax. It's gonna be a pretty long ass hour, and enjoy. Today is January 1st, 2022, and I've decided for this whole year, each first month, I'm gonna just record myself and, I don't know, say something. I don't really know why I'm doing this. I don't really have any intended goal as to what this will be made into. But I thought, I don't know, that'd be cool. I've just recently released Crimpy Wheels Rewind 2021. I don't know what I'm gonna. Crimpy Wheels, yeah. The video did, pretty good. I think people really liked the reaction to it. I think the video is really important to get out because, I said some things that were really on my mind, and I hope I do more. I guess kind of like that this year. I guess, of course, not too much. I really want to grow a lot this year, because a lot last year. I feel like I've been stuck. I was barely able to get over 100 subscribers, which, is kind of sad since the amount of work I put into a lot of the videos. But this year I'm hoping I'm going to make more videos that will appeal to new people, and I'm going to start TikTok. I currently have, I think, 126 subscribers on YouTube, and I think I have about 107 followers on Twitch. And my bot channel has 15 subscribers, if that's important at all. But yeah, no, I'm hoping on my YouTube, I wanna hit at least 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think I really wish for more than that, but I don't know if that's gonna be possible. So I'm gonna stick to 5,000. And the same with my Twitch. I want my Twitch to also hit 5,000 followers. And by the end of this year, I want to have been able to grow a bigger community. And, of course, inviting community to anyone who wants to be in it. And yeah, I mean, it'll be a interesting year, I guess. We'll see how it goes. So, yeah. Today is February 1st, 2022. I currently have 132 subscribers on my YouTube and 117 followers on my Twitch. And last month, in January, I was able to upload 0 videos, which the reason for that is I was sick all month, which sucks. And I didn't really feel too good doing that, because it's a rough start to the year. And in my rewind I made in December, I kind of gave hope for like big things coming, and they didn't because I got horrible. I was able to record like a video, but I got sick and I wasn't able to edit it, so I wasn't able to upload it. And I'm still currently sick while recording this, so I'm hoping it goes away soon. But if anything, there still has some good things that came out of this month, which is rewind. And I'm just shocked at how well rewind actually did. I think currently it's my second best performing video under MCC, which is something I really didn't expect, because I guess not much time was put into it, because I didn't have much time. Like I think New Bloom Rewind from 2020 was actually bigger, but people seem to like this one better, which I really like, because I think I gave good messages in there, and I'm glad that people liked it, I guess. But yeah, no, like one frustrating thing about this month is just, I haven't been able to stream. I haven't been able to upload. And I think to a lot of people, I don't want to see me as lazy, because I'm not. I think, because something I hate seeing with other content creators, or just people like trying to achieve their goal in general, is they say they're going to do this and say they're going to do that, and then they just don't. they say they're going to do something and they just don't do it. And it's like, well, you really can't trust them to do anything then, which I am like passionate about this, and I am willing to work hard. I need time to get better. As soon as I get better, I can work on this stuff again. But one other thing was able to come out of this month good. I was able to start a project that I'm hoping I'll finish in these next few months, which is called Dewa Dewa, which, if for some reason I didn't make it or something happened, currently it's about, Rhoda is in, well, the end, I guess. We haven't really thought about it too much, but he's in the end, and he sees everyone in limbo, and you see the server being created, and pretty much it's just the time in between season 2 and season 3, which is very fun. And we also are planning to get lore back up in season 3, which I think around the ending of last year I said I wasn't really gonna work on big projects like, Crimpy Origins, which Dewa Dewa will be. It'll be a series. Um, I felt like I needed to, because my plans for videos has been, your normal typical video. There's nothing too special about it, and I think I realized that I'm not gonna get anywhere for doing the same thing everyone else is doing. If I really want to make it, or if I wanted to do well, I gotta do stuff outside the box, and like no one else really does. And these videos I'm making about, like Crimpy Origins and like the ball, they're unique. There's not really many people do them. Like, of course, people use replay mod, but not many people use it to tell a story to the extent that I do, which I find crazy, because I really haven't found, like, if anything, they'll make short 10-minute, maybe max, little things, and then that's it. So I think I'm glad I'm doing something different that I love, and that's why I want to continue doing these big projects in the background, as well as, some normal videos. But yeah. So, today is March 1st, 2022. I have a total of 138 subscribers on YouTube. And on Twitch, I have 118 followers on Twitch. So, for the amount of subscribers I increased on YouTube was a grand total of 6. Now, I was able to release 2 videos this in February. One was about like beating the game as chicken using morph mod. We had all these cool mods. I got some friends on, and a lot of it was scripted, but it was also a very funny video. Definitely wasn't my best video, but it was still an enjoyable video. The next video was a Valentine's themed one. It was pretty much all scripted, and I was with my friend Kai, and we pretty much went on a date with a villager. It was all scripted, really cool replay mod shots, cool music, and then we went on a dating server, a real dating server, which it was a funny video. I think definitely better of the two. And overall, I think both videos are pretty decent. I don't think there was anything specifically wrong with them. I even talked to people who watched them, and they said, very good video. And some said it was even their favorite videos I've ever posted, which that's a good thing, which means I'm getting better at what I'm doing. The only problem is is I've grown 6 subscribers in a full month. Um, that's not a lot. That that just I know people around me, people in my school, they also do YouTube. Not as like much as me. They're not as dedicated as it. They're just obviously doing it for fun. They're just doing it here and there. Um, they're not around as skilled as me. Because just that's just how it is. And um, they're able to get more subscribers than me. And this may sound selfish, what I'm saying right now. This may sound selfish, and I know that. Um, it's frustrating. It's frustrating to see other people grow, and then they'd ask, like, I'd ask people around me, like, hey, how many subscribers do you have? And they'd be like, oh, I have about 648 something, like that. I'm like, oh, you say you do YouTube a lot. You're really dedicated to it. How many subscribers do you have? And I think just answering that question, like, it's like, oh, you only have that much. Then, yeah, 138, 130. I have 138, and they're like, oh, you only have that much. Like, yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, I mean, yeah. It's like, I I I know it's like, oh, don't really worry about what other people say. Just do content and have fun with it. You'll make it soon. But I think the problem about this is YouTube, you have to. Like, you have to pay attention to what other people say. That's just part of it, because you have to know what right content to make. You have to get inspiration from other people, know what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. So it's hard to ignore people. It's just hard, especially just like what I'm really trying to say is I wish I would grow more for the amount of time I've been working on this, for the amount of effort I put in this, because 6 subscribers, it's not getting me anywhere really. I set like a goal on Twitter for like your New Year's bucket list and whatever that shit is. And there's a few things on there, but one of the main things on there is I wanted to hit 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel before the year ends, which is a lot. I'm not gonna lie, that is a lot, especially from where I'm at. That's a lot, and it seems very, very impossible from where I am right now. So I mean, in reality, I feel like I just need to hit at least 1,000 by the end of the year, and which at the rate I'm going at, even that's also very impossible, because I don't even see me hitting 200 subscribers in the next few months. And I mean, technically, if I go at the rate of like 6 subscribers a month, I don't know if I'd actually make it to at least 200 or about 250. I think I'd reach around 200, 250 subscribers if I kept at this rate of about 5 subscribers a month. Which sucks. And if I do, reach the end of the year with just under 1,000, I don't know what I would do. Because especially if I know if I like worked hard the entire year, worked my ass off, the lot of sacrifices I made with friends. I could spend time with friends, spend time with family, spend time doing other stuff, and I end the year and it doesn't work out. That's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to continue. I know I'll have to if I want to do this. But it's it's just crazy because even with my videos, it's hard to get over 100 views. And I've been testing new things, new like thumbnails, and I think I've had some pretty big thumbnails. We had a video, at least one video this month, get close to hitting 100 views, but it didn't. I think I was surprised about my rewind hitting 100 views. I was very happy about that. But I mean, I think, and I'm not giving up. I'm not gonna give up. Not now. It's I posted 2 videos. Like normally, a lot of people do better than me, and I understand that. I look at other people. I know they're performing more than me. They're doing better. I've felt like I've been trapped, not really growing for a very long time. And I mean, I've grown a wonderful fan base. I'm not gonna lie. I think what I've been able to do is amazing. I made some amazing videos. I've got fan art somehow. Somehow I got fan art. And I think that's just crazy to me. I really want to grow. And to do that, I can't give up. I'm still trying new things, and I need to make it to prove what I said in Rewind, saying that if you tried hard enough, you could do it. You could make your goals. You could do pretty much anything. And to prove that, to back up what I've said, I can't give up. And I have to keep moving forward. Because I have to, and I need to believe that my time will come for me to grow. And I'm excited for new videos to work on, and I'm really gonna elevate them, and I'm still gonna try my best, even if they don't perform well. And yeah. So, today is April 1st, 2022. I currently have 145 subscribers on my YouTube channel and 122 followers on my Twitch. So, in the span of this month, I was able to gain 7 subscribers, which last month, I gained 6. Like last time I did this. But so that's a little frustrating. that's a little bit frustrating, but I don't know. It's not like, yeah, it's just kind of how it is. I was able to release, well, since last thing, 3 videos, which one was actually posted today. 2 of them were the Pokemon videos, which the Pokemon videos, one of them actually did really well. Right now it's standing at 234 views, which is one of my best performing normal videos, which is progress. It's progress, and I guess I'm happy about that. The second episode of it has 81 views, so it did much worse. And I think guess I figured out why, and it's thumbnails. Thumbnails is something I really have to work on, and just thumbnails are difficult. But I don't know. It's interesting to look at. The video I posted today was actually Dewa Dewa teaser, which is the lore project I've been working on since January. Um, I was scared to do this project because lore is a hard thing to sell. Like, and let's say a new person comes along. They know nothing about my YouTube channel. They are a completely new person. They see New Bloom lore. So lore has been going on for over a year now. So it's a big story. So it's like Crimpy Origins worked because it started at like the beginning of the timeline of lore. Like you didn't really have to understand previous lore to understand the project or understand what the story is. So it was easy in that sense. And I think, you know, I think I did an okay job at it. The problem with Dewa Dewa is it's not actually starting at the beginning, and actually it's starting pretty like where we are in the present, so like between season 2 and season 3. It's between that era. And of course most people, they wouldn't understand that. And if you're watching this and you've never watched lore, yeah, you probably do not understand that. But it happens between there, and there's been a lot of history in season 2. That is where most of lore took place. And you know, it's hard to do. It's hard to sell, like, to sum up all of that in maybe like quick 30 seconds or something in the video. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. It's really hard to sell lore because it's like, I don't know, how do people get like into that? How do people get interesting? It's like the MCU. The MCU is just so massive now. Like, you had to really be in it when it first started to really, I guess, enjoy all aspects of it. But you know, I think they somehow, just with like their solo movies, like solo superhero movies, it works. With New Bloom lore, that's not the case because we're not creating a new person. There isn't a new character. It's the same character with, in this series, is really talking about the past, or like, oh, there's aspects of talking about the past. It's not completely that, but you really have to understand things that happened before, and that's difficult for new people to enjoy that type. So it's really hard to grow on this type of content because it needs context. And obviously, I'm taking a gamble here. Um, I didn't. I think when Sparrow first pitched the idea to me, and I liked it. I liked the idea, but I said to her that I want to push it off for a while because I really want to grow this channel this year. I really, really want to do that. And I need time to just focus on normal videos that don't need context, are just a one-off video that anyone can enjoy. Um, Stuff like that. But I think the more, you know, I got a month off because I was sick, so that didn't happen. And then when it came back, it kind of just started getting emotion. We started making the script, and I was like, okay, it's just something I'll do the background. And it's gotten to the point where it is very much in the foreground in importance, and that's just because the project's very important to me. And like, I find it really interesting. I think I can make something really, really cool that I'll be proud of. I just know it won't do well. I just at the bottom line, because Crimpy Origins, like, you know, it did alright. I think the first episode had like, what, let me check right now what it's standing at. It's standing at 177 views. That isn't terrible. But if you really think about it, it's like the amount of time I kind of put behind this project, the amount of like the Crimpy Origins series took like 2 months. 2 months, maybe even a little more, but it took around 2 months to make. And that isn't, it didn't give enough reward for how much time was put into it. And with the Dewa Dewa project, I've already put in like, well, on and off 3 months. I would say more close to 2 already. Um, with another two or three on its way of working on this project. Which it's a lot of time, and I know it's not gonna break any records. I might, for all I know, I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong, but I doubt it. Um, I think it's gonna fail, but at the end of the day, I'm making something cool because, like, even then, like, I'm just very worried about making more videos because it's like when I because this series will take up a full month of uploading, and we are 1/4 into this year, which is scary. Knowing that I've gotten 1/4 of a year and I haven't broke like 150 subs. I haven't really got close to that goal of 1,000. And because if I keep it up at this rate, I'm not gonna even make it at 200 subscribers, and that's what's scary. Um, because it's just, and I need to change something, and I need to find time, and I just do not have time for it. School is ramping up, and um, I'm working on this project, so I have zero time for anything. And I know these next month, maybe two, my normal videos are gonna be shit because I don't have time. Because I have to focus so much on Dewa Dewa now that it's a lot, and I don't think I'm gonna do another project like this year, except maybe like a rewind type thing. But I think like because like I need to do something this summer. This summer I need to make significant growth because I've learned something. I've learned something um from just doing this for a while now. Um I think there are people who are better than me. They're smarter. They actually, like cuz like it's the phrase, work smarter, not harder. And obviously not I'm not working crazy smart because I'm putting my time into passion projects. Um which yeah, which sucks. Which I mean, I'm enjoying them, and I think I'm getting better. It's teaching me new skills, but it's not growing my channel. Um, I don't really know where I'm going with this. Like I've known a lot of people who want to do YouTube like me, you know, and they don't try as hard. Because I put a lot of time, and I know they don't put much time in it. Like, for example, in elementary school, like, of course, like, we're very, very young kids. And a friend I had, he ran a YouTube channel. And that YouTube channel broke, I wanted to say around 200 subscribers. And that's when he was a kid. And it was like, it wasn't good content. It was just like, it was Overwatch gaming clips. And now I'm here, I'm currently 15, and I haven't even broke 200. I haven't even broke it. I'm close, but I haven't broke it. And I've been doing this for over a year now. And that's just very, I guess, unmotivating. It's just unmotivating. And I don't know what to do about it. And I think I'm just really stuck about what to do here. And I'm hoping future me will prove me wrong.
it's been a rough first part of this year so far, and I'm hoping that when summer comes, when I get the Dewa Dewa project out, hoping it will do good. But then also this summer, I post some of the best content I've ever made so far, and grow and hit that goal of 1,000 because I don't classify. I mean, I do. I think personally that I'm a YouTuber. I'm a serious YouTuber. But I feel like when everyone else thinks of what a YouTuber is, they don't look at someone with 145 subscribers. And I might just be calling these numbers too much, but it just I care about what other people think. I think it's always just like, yeah, don't worry about what other people think, and that's easier said than done. Because with my content, with YouTube, and just content creation in general, you have to worry about that. You have to, because that's how you know how to make your content. Like, how do you need, like, stop doing this thing because people don't like this, or keep doing this thing because people like that. And so I have to worry. And I just, dude, like, I'm, I've, because I've seen, like, even like on Instagram, people, I've friends, just casual Instagram accounts, not really trying to do a community. They have over 1,000 followers on there. I know I'm under, I think, 100 on my personal one right now. I mean, not my personal, my YouTuber one. And it's like, see, I normally want to like leave these videos with a lesson of like something I've learned and words of encouragement, or advice for other people, not just doing YouTube, but just doing other stuff. But I don't. I guess I don't right now. I this month this I have no I have nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any words to or things to really give. It's just this month I because I know like just yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. I guess all I can say is I'll hope for the best, and I'll continue trying my best, and to, I guess, try to work smarter, not harder, which I can't really do because I don't have time to figure out how to work smarter. Um, and that's just the reality of it. I think I think I know how to work smarter. I know how to. I know I keep thinking I know, and I feel like I know how to work smarter. I just don't have the time to do it. And that's what's really frustrating me right now. Want and it almost makes me want to stop posting videos until Dewa Dewa's out. Or when I say stop, I mean just less videos without a schedule until Dewa Dewa comes out. Um, because it'll give me more time, and it'll give me more time, and it'll give me time to do smarter things, because I think I need, there has to be a change, and I think that's an important thing, is that I have to try a different strategy with this stuff. I can't um just keep doing something and it's just not working. I think I really need to focus on being smart about this stuff, advertising more, and yeah.
So today is May 1st, 2022. Um, I currently have, I think it's like 147 subscribers, and 123 followers on my Twitch, which I think I've probably grown two or one subscriber since I've made one of these, which, um, is fine because I technically only really made one video this month, which was really barely this month. It was April 1st, which was the Dewa Dewa teaser, which, based on the reactions of just like the teaser, or I guess statistically, um, it's not gonna do well. Dewa Dewa, um, it it just had really a lot of trouble struggling, to, I guess, get views. Um, I know. I think. Um, I think that Creepy Origins actually had more views, when the teaser for it came out. Um, so that's a little worrying. I think right now Creepy Origins, the Creepy Origins teaser is doubling in views, which is, I guess, it's been around longer, so that kind of makes sense. But still, um, I think right now is gonna be like the toughest time for me this year because I'm currently having to worry about school, like finals, my a job, driving permit, um, Dewa Dewa, with school, like I'm having to worry about finals that are coming up. I think going through the last month of school, which is the hardest because everything, I guess, in terms of homework and stuff, teachers trying to fit in what time they've missed in terms of projects. Especially harder because of how absent I've been this year, like just because of my sickness from earlier this year. And for my work, I'm trying to apply for a job for this summer, which that process, is really important to pay attention to. My driving permit, I have to get done by the end of this month, or like right before school ends. And of course, Dewa Dewa, I have to get Dewa Dewa. I have to get Dewa Dewa done like around early June, because if I don't, then I'm not gonna be able to work on it until next month. I won't be able to get it out. And I'll miss a lot of my summer for making other sort of content, which I'm trying to avoid right now. Um, I'm definitely just trying to power through this month. I have like no free time, and I know as soon as this month's over, um, I'm gonna have a really fun month in June, and a time where I'm able to kind of rest a little more. But I can't really do that now. I don't really have enough time to do that. Um, I'm also worried about the growth of my YouTube channel because we're about to hit, I mean, in a month, halfway through this year, which I don't feel like I've done a lot this year, or at least a lot of cool things this year. And I'm wanting to make a really cool rewind this year, like one of the best ones I've ever made. But it's hard to do that if I've done nothing cool. I've done nothing that I'm proud of, which hopefully Dewa Dewa will be one of those things. But I kind of just know Dewa Dewa will fail, just because of based on past lore projects. But I'm doing it because it's fun and something unique, and I know in the future I really won't be able to do that. And I do want to pay attention on having fun and not just doing boring stuff. And I'm also worried about just
kind of taking the easy way out on the YouTube thing, and I guess feel like almost cheating because I can easily just I can make content about Dream SMP or drama, and I'll get tons of views, and I'll grow up, and I'll just go up in subscribers a lot, and I'll do good. But it's not. It wouldn't be content about me. It'd be content about other people, and it's hard to base a community off of that when people are there because of other content creators, not yourself. And I think the important thing about this thing is you have to be yourself. You have to let your own shine through. You have to show how you can be a a cool person. I guess I'm just ready for things to get easier, which I don't know if they will. I'm hoping that I will be successful somewhat this year, but I really won't know um until I've made it to the end, which I guess it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad to put yourself on like a time budget of like I should get this done in this time, because if you fail it, then you feel like to give up. But I know I have time to keep doing this stuff for a few more years to really put a lot of energy in it. But I also know there will be a time where I will have to give up. And I guess I'm not ready to do that yet. And I'm ready, and I'm hoping to be successful with this because I feel like I can. I don't know. That's all I have to say. So today is June 1st, 2022. I'm not really keeping up with my subscriber count anymore because I haven't uploaded anything when I last updated. So, and same with streaming. I have been very, very hard at work on Dewa Dewa. I am actually currently uploading episode 1. I'm gonna work on episode 2 this week, and it'll all come together, and it should be done by early July. Um, which is about half of summer. So I am hoping Dewa Dewa does well, I guess. I personally love the series. I think I did very well on it, but I don't know what other people's reactions are gonna be because lore hasn't been doing the best lately. Um, lore has been kind of slow, and I think most of that is just either people lost motivation to keep doing it or they got bored. Um, but I'm hoping this series will kind of spark that inspiration for other people to get back to lore and even get new people, because I want to go back into lore as like um I want to go back as in like it's a lore. I want lore to feel different. I want lore to feel almost completely new. I don't want it to feel how it's like felt in the past, because that the same thing doesn't work. You need something new, and I'm hoping we can get that out in this new season of lore. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much longer lore is gonna go for at this current point. I see it ending sometime in the summer, or like around the end of summer. Um, because there's just not a push for it right now. Um, and I'm hoping that's not the case because I really like lore, and I like creating these stories and having fun. It's like it's definitely working on other videos besides lore, they're fun. They're definitely fun. But it's like a one-off thing. And then I'm done. I'm done with that video. And then I move on to the next thing. Lore, it's like I'm building this big thing. We've been building it for over a year now. And it's so massive. And we've created this such a beautiful story. But there's a point where if something exists for too long, and if we keep pushing lore, we'll push into the ground, and it'll go bad, very bad. It just won't be entertaining. It might ruin the reputation it has, and I think you need to stop. There has to be a certain point where you stop, and you know that this is it. This is the end. But if you stop too early, you could stop yourself from the series getting, or all of lore getting succession. So I think that's kind of the issue at the moment. So I'm just gonna be trying my best with that. I don't really have much to update. I'm gonna be honest. It's been a slow part of this year, and I think there's a lot of things that I'm very, very afraid of. As in, like, failing, not doing well. Nevertheless, I'm gonna try to make this year, or what's left of it, very good, because I think, we've hit, like, roughly the halfway mark of this year. And I don't think I've accomplished much. I mean, of course, Dead with Dead was gonna be big, and I guess I'll have accomplished that, but I haven't really made any progress in just moving forward and succeeding. So, and just, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. I hope the next time I do one of these, I will have a lot more to say, because just at the moment it's just been constant work on this, work on that, work on a little bit of that, get that situated, with not much payoff yet, but I believe all this payoff will, come out soon, because you really have to be patient, and you can't, like, you hear the stories like, oh, YouTubers overnight gain massive succession, major, just blow up just so well, and like maybe they barely even know YouTube. And obviously I've been doing this, well, for years, but I think doing it well, maybe a year or two. So it that isn't the reality of everyone. You have to keep working on that to do blow up, because I think once you do get the traction, you will blow up very, very fast. You will kind of be thrown into it, and I think you need to take this time to learn the platform, learn YouTube, learn just all of it, and understand what you want to do with everything. And I think when the time is right, I'll gain traction, and it's gonna be crazy. But it is the long game, and that's something you have to accept. And I think at least it's good I'm starting at the age I'm at, because I started really young, and I'm obviously risking a lot of things doing this. I could be doing a lot of different things right now, but I'm happy. I'm having fun, and it may be a lot of work, and it may not always be fun. But but as long as everyone is good, everything's okay, I don't see any problem for me trying to do this. Um, but yeah, that's all I have to say. Today is July 1st, 2022. I'm not really gonna update about my subscriber count or any of that because it hasn't changed. Um, this first part of the summer has not gone to plan. Um, I Dewa has been able to. I mean, some of it has been able to release. I'm still uploading. I've only uploaded episode 1 and 2. Um, they're doing better than I thought they would, and it's making it a more enjoyable time to actually work on the series because of that. Um, but it's still not. It's still not helping me grow. Um, and last night actually, um, Technoblade died, and I'm. I guess it really affected me today, because it's hard to believe, because that's something, I don't know, you just never imagined to happen. Um, I think it's crazy to see the impact he had on people, because just everyone is celebrating him right now. Like everyone. And his passing, I guess it's made me think about legacy. Um I don't really know if I care about legacy. It's not something I really think of. Um but it's crazy the legacy he left behind. Uh, in like the short amount of time he, I guess, was famous. My hope, as this is kind of halfway through the year, I would say this is roughly halfway through the year. I'm hoping that the rest of this year turns around. I don't think this summer will, but I think this fall, I'm hoping it turns around. Because this summer was a real failure in my eyes, and I think the first half of this year was a failure, and I think that's because I'm trying to use every single second I have to work on anything, and I've been getting sick a lot, probably because of it, or probably because of other external stuff in my personal life. So it's been difficult. It's been difficult. I don't really, I don't know what to expect for the rest of this year. I'll just be happy if, I don't know, if I just hope it turns out well, and that's all I can really say right now. Today is October 1st, 2022. I currently have 187 subscribers. I haven't done one of these since the 1st of July. The reason for that is just because of how chaotic these last few months have been. And definitely a lot happened. during these past few months, I actually moved out of my house, which is crazy because there just so much happened in that one single room just in recent memory. Like it was definitely kind of sad to see it go, but I'm I'm very happy of uh this new room and how I'm going to make new memories in it. Cuz in that old room I made most of my big projects. Most of the time in New Bloom was in that room. And it's crazy to see New Bloom go after all of that. And it's crazy to see that New Bloom ended in that room. I've I've had this plan to do a ton of videos in just a few months, and it's crazy. It's insane. The planning's crazy, but the videos are actually starting to do okay now, and they're fun to make, and we're able to do a variety of stuff. I think I've kind of accepted at this point that I'm not gonna blow up this year. That's something that's not gonna happen, so I should make the best of it. I shouldn't. It's not a time to give up. It's a time to keep moving forward and just at least have fun with this stuff. I think this is definitely recently one of the most worst years of the past few years. But it's kind of crazy how I'm still here and I'm still doing stuff and I'm still having fun with it, no matter what bad stuff has been happening behind the scenes. So I'm glad I can use this as a way to just have fun and hang out with my friends and create cool stuff.
So, October was the last recording. I didn't do one in November, but I did technically do one in December. Um, and it was kind of like it. It was just audio recording. It was more specifically meant for Rewind. So if you want to go check that out yourself, you can. But I'm not going to show it here. The reason I kind of didn't do it in November was just because there wasn't really much more to be said, and I was also kind of just busy with Rewind. So I was like, yeah, they'll it. It's fine. I've already missed 2 months. I think I'll be okay. Um, so I do want to kind of roughly discuss what was talked about in these videos, because for a long time I didn't really know how to really present these videos, pretty much what to kind of take from these videos. But definitely after kind of, at least now, I've really grown a lot from that point I was in. I've definitely learned a lot from YouTube. I've definitely made more content that has definitely shaped me. A lot of the issues, as you clearly have seen, that I was having during that time is kind of, I was so caught up in the numbers, and I was so frustrated with it because I've been doing YouTube for a while. Obviously, I've gotten a lot better more recently in these past few years, but I've been doing it for a long time, and it was really frustrating for me of me really not growing too much, as it just I put in so much work and put so much of my free time into this, and not to get much reward from it was very depressing to me, and very disappointing. But I definitely didn't want to give up on it. And more looking back on it, it's just very much how a lot of it has to do with the Minecraft space and how it is very competitive, and just how YouTube in general has gotten much more bigger throughout the years and just overall more competitive. But I look at the year much more as a learning, it's just a time to learn. I think I learned a lot that year and was able to develop a lot of things that I use now today, and I think very much built a stronger foundation for my whole YouTube channel and moving forward with this stuff. Because as much as I want to grow, I know it's definitely important to make sure, like, I know what I'm doing and I know where to go. Because even now, I don't entirely know if I know what to do with my YouTube channel and all that stuff. But I've definitely gotten more of a sense of what to do and more of a direction. I am very much more happier than I was then. I really don't look at the numbers like it did last year, and I think I very much kind of grew my knowledge. Like, yes, these numbers do, when a video sucks, like, okay, let's more figure out as to why this video sucks rather than let's not like kind of be sad about it. Because yeah, once in a while I'll have a bad video. I'm like, okay, let's kind of go and see why this did, rather than kind of be like, oh fuck me, I got another bad video. Because I know even then, like, I was very ambitious with kind of the goals I was setting that year, and I've definitely kind of lowered my expectations with them and kind of came more to like, this is the reality of it, rather than like, oh, I wish I'd get there really fast and get up there. I'm like, the reality is like, yeah, I gotta figure out this stuff. I gotta learn, and it will take a while. I'm not, really expecting to just randomly like blow up one day. Although it is very possible, it's very unlikely. I know definitely. I'm getting better with all of this. I'm getting more of an understanding with this stuff. So, I don't think I'll ever do something like this again. I think it was definitely an interesting experiment to do. It kind of just came down to that, I didn't really want to talk all the time, and I just don't think there was much to really talk about. And, definitely, like, seeing this, it's just crazy to see how my mindset kind of evolved over that year, and from where it was then to where it is now. Because I definitely look at things much more positively now. Like, if anyone's worried about me, like, I'm fine. Like, I don't feel like that at all anymore. I'm actually very happy and excited of where my YouTube career is going at the moment. So I definitely, like, I'm good, I'm chill. But yeah, definitely, I don't know, definitely we're experiment. I think I'm glad I have this channel now, because I think this is pretty much like the next level of that, where, I'll actually have time to kind of just talk about, whatever I want, whenever, I don't need, like, to, like, okay, I have to do it this day at the beginning of the month, because if I don't, then, like, I've just ruined my streak. Like, no, like, if I don't record for, like, a upload channel for this month, fine, it's not really, like, a stressful thing to me. And it feels like less of, like, okay, I need to be, like, inspirational. I need to say something that, like, is very, like, YouTube relevant. I'm like, no, I'm just here talking about random shit now, And if anyone else is here for that, awesome. I'm not here, sometimes I'll be like that, but not all the time. It's not only that pressure to, like, okay, I have to be this certain way because, I just have to. No. So definitely, I wanted to get these videos out here just because of, how much time and energy went into those. But, I kind of hope this does give some people, like, yeah, it's, whenever you're trying to kind of go for a goal, it is gonna be tough sometimes. It's gonna be really hard. And you'll definitely have your tough moments where it just kind of feels like you're always failing and it's kind of going nowhere. But, obviously, it does go somewhere. You just gotta keep trying at it. Because, obviously I haven't gone somewhere, but I have made so much progress. I feel like it's incredible. It's just honestly incredible. I don't know. It's amazing. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of all I have to say about it. If you have any questions in the comments, put it down below. If you have any questions about something specifically I talked about in the video, because obviously, it's an hour of things. I probably forgot to go over something vitally important. That's just how it is. But definitely, you know, it's definitely crazy to see me evolve over time. Which you kind of already do in videos, but like just to see me my mindset evolve like that. But I think definitely it's that general idea is gonna be put over to this channel. So definitely cool, definitely interesting. I'm glad I was able to get this out, and yeah, I think that's about it. So thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the very end, congratulations, you've earned a gold medal. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace.